When we talk about our dreams and the things we are trying to accomplish, people are going to ask us tough questions about why we are trying to achieve the things we are trying to achieve, or even what we are trying to accomplish. And sometimes it might even feel like someone is just outright invasive of or attacking your dream. But in other situations, you are also going to be confronted. But in most cases, most of the people that ask us these questions are actually trying to know more, and they're trying to find out where they can help or where they can fit in, most especially if we are talking to people who are supportive of our dreams. This is video number 6 of the Opening Up training series that I'm doing in relation to the Opening Up book and the Opening Up workbook. And in this one, I talk again about the second interview. For me, by this time, I'm getting into the second interview. It's on another day after some time has passed. But the moment the interview started, they started talking to me about some of the things that I had said in the previous interview that had weeks over it. This period of time that had passed. And I didn't remember most of the things. And then they started to ask me some new questions. And I was just mixing up because they kept going back to the old interview. And by the time the whole interview was over, it was for 8 hours, a whole day, just answering questions. Yes, there was breaks in between, and I went to the bathroom. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was feeling sick to my stomach. And I just wanted it to be over. I thought I would just right away just bust it all out that I am not the information, that I just want to do it all over again and tell the truth. Because I'm there talking about this information that I'm giving to them, but I'm not talking about myself, yet I'm answering questions about myself. And maybe this is something that we can relate to. And for us, maybe it's not that we were interviewed about something as serious as migration for me. But maybe for us, it's a goal or a dream that we are trying to accomplish. Maybe there's that business that you've wanted to start for some time. Maybe there's a book that you actually wanted to write, but you have not got yourself to write the book. And because some time has passed over it, you are now trying to talk yourself out of it, that it was not that important after all, that it was not necessary. And the way that you are having conversations with other people about it, you have sort of like changed the story to suit or to fit the situation that you now find yourself. But even more importantly, the thing that I want us to focus on right now is how we react when it comes to our dreams. Because that dream that we have in our heart, that has been given to us. And we need to just be able to understand ourselves, to understand our own motivations and our own inspirations, and to be able to just press forward boldly in the direction of the goal and the dream. And this is going to require us to be able to open up to the world around us and to ourselves, to our own shortcomings and our own weaknesses. I've understood that every time we argue for our weaknesses, we get to keep them. So the next time you find yourself in a situation that someone confronts you about a situation that is a weakness for you, and it's something that you would like to really change in your life, some advice, just maybe lose that conversation, listen to what they say and act on it, and start to take some conscious changes. Because it's possible for us to get to the destination that we would like to. And knowing who we are is very important. Sometimes we are so much preoccupied with what we want. But more important than what we want is who we are. Because before we can get, we have to be. Before you can get success, you have to be successful. And so this is very important for us to become clear about who we are. And we understand what we want out of the world. What is it that is going to count when you get to the end of life's journey, when you have accomplished the things that you set out to accomplish? What is it that's going to make a difference? And why? If we can get a clear vision, success becomes more possible. Success becomes more possible once we have a vision. Opening up and being utterly honest with ourselves, first of all, and then second, with those who will support us, is one of the most important steps that we can make in this journey of personal development, opening up, and to find the strength that we need to never give up. And so some reflection questions for us here is, what makes it hard for us to open up about who we are? That we have these masks, or we could say like we are different people with in different situations. What makes it hard for us to open up? Let's get clear about some of these things, and maybe life will start to give us some answers as far as this is concerned. And who are the people that we feel most comfortable opening up to? Who are the people that we feel most comfortable to open up with? This is a deep one, because sometimes we tell some people different things and we are afraid of telling them to other people. But if we do this, then we're setting ourselves up we're getting ourselves into a trap. And who are the people that we should open up to more? And what holds us back from opening up to these people? What holds us back? And sometimes we aren't always honest about our goals. And even to ourselves, this is not just about talking to other people, but to ourselves, sometimes we're just not honest. And the people around us react negatively when they discover that we are not what they expected. That can be a tough place if you are trying to build something with someone. Imagine a situation that you are trying to set up a business with a business partner, only to find that they're not what you thought they were. And whatever the reason may be, you are going to feel differently about that relationship. I thought about coming clean and telling the truth, but every time I thought about it, something held me back. And when we don't trust others, because I just didn't trust that this person was going to be able to appreciate the fact that I was telling them the truth when I was telling them the truth, because I had lied to them earlier. And maybe it's time for us to just make some deep reflection about the importance of the relationships that we have. How important is that business relationship? And maybe for us, it's our own married partner or life partner that we are lying to in a way that we know is just not helping us to sleep well at night. Just think about the importance of trust in that relationship. Trust is like a mirror. What you see is what you get. What you give is what you get back.